Hey everyone, this is Hawks Hunting Nation. I'm out here at one of my properties and I'm going to show you what 5 days and 20 hours later looks like. Alright, here we go. There's a walkthrough. So we whacked and pulled up all the path going, because what we have here at my property is we have something called wavy leaf grass. Looks like this. See how the weeds are wavy? You have a piece right here where it comes through. Oh, I got a bee on me. You can see how that's wavy. Show the camera, but it won't zoom in on it. Anyways, this stuff, what it does is it pulls up hitchhikers, and they stink in the late October, November season. So we had to rake them all out right here, and then we ended up weed whacking the rest of this path. Pretty big path. It's not that, sorry about that, turn the camera. Pretty big path, pretty wide. If you look at my feet, about 3 feet wide. And then what we did was we had a gully right here, a little ditch. So we ended up building a bridge through some rocks down in dirt, so the water can still come past, but it won't get washed away. My dog loves it. He doesn't have to jump over it anymore. But I built the bridge, sturdy, jump on it. As for anybody handicapped for the Wounded Warrior program, and we go up here into the woods, and we got more. We whacked all this. Look, see, this is what the wavy leaf grass looks like. That's what it looks like we whacked. And it had more paths. See, it's all over the place. You can see this dark green stuff right in here. And then up there is the brighter stuff. But this is all wavy leaf grass. I can't get rid of it all by myself, so what I did was I did a little spot in the woods near my tree stand. I dug it out. Basically got all of this dug out, and we planted seed, wood clover, planted clover, grass, everything else through here. Piles of seed. Got my trail cam right there. And then we whacked all this around the stand, all this where the deer come through. Pulling this stuff out was a huge, look at the piles. I got piles here, got more piles there, got more piles up there. This took a lot of time. Anyways, we fixed the tree stand, put a base in, put a piece hole in the ladder on, another piece hole in the ladder on. Right up there to the double wide. Nice and sturdy, it's not going anywhere. Again, we whacked all this. There's the front again. Cut up the saws so the deer can walk on through. Believe it or not, that actually they actually like that. We have a mineral lick right here, not too far away from everything, but salts, phosphorus, calcium, everything, magnesium, phosphate, you know, the whole 9 yards. Deer already been digging in it, hitting it up. Look at that, there we got a hole right there. More holes. And eating the dirt. Come back here. Now, there's the double wide. There's the plantation. And then basically, if I have a Wounded Warrior with me, I'll basically walk down this path. I weed whacked. We whacked all this. See more wavy leaf grass. It's all over the place. It just sticks on the animals and just spreads like a wildfire. Hopefully we whack and it keeps it down for the fall, so I don't have anything sticky on me. And just to show you, the deer don't walk this path. The deer walk this path. You can see it's like 270. It's beaten down. And there's the double wide. It's about 20-yard shot down there from it. It's a great stand to sit at. And you walk this way. We whacked all here. There's another path. And let me show you what I mean. See how the trees and everything falling over? This path isn't that beat up at all. Look at this. This was the old path with all the logs on it. They walk through, but not much. You cut up the logs and remove them out of the way like I did here. weed whacked. And this is your whole other path that they walk down. It looked a lot more beaten down before we whacked it. But basically, see, it's wavy leaf grass is all over the place. Look at it. This light stuff isn't wavy leaf grass. That's another Asian grass. That's from Asia. But it doesn't stink and stick to you like this stuff does in the fall. Look at it. It surrounded the whole area. I mean, eventually I'd like to just take something and wipe it all out in here. Maybe do a little wood fire. But you know how that goes. Can't quite do that. So I walked all the way back here. And we whacked it to my climber right here. We're about maybe 300 feet. Yeah, maybe 300 feet, 250 feet from the double wide. You got deer that walk through here. This is that old trail. A lot of trees falling down. They don't walk there anymore. They walk all this. And Jack just took a bath in the creek. We whacked all this and about ran out of weed whacker string right here. And so that's one of my properties, about 20 hours worth of work. So next time someone asks, you have deer meat, just remember, we can't sell it, but we sure do not mind donations for all the work we do just to get the deer. And it's not just, hunting isn't just hunting. It's a lot of work. It's a hobby, it's a skill, it's a way of life. You really got to prepare these woods for doing that kind of stuff, or else, you'd be like every other hunter, only bringing home 1-2 deer. I grew up on it, so we live on it. Here's the woods again. There's the weed whacking trail. There's my climber, another. So we're all behind houses, as you can see. Houses over here. We got a farm over there. That's not our property. We got another house back over there across the woods. Our property ends right there at the wooden post, and then goes all the way down. It goes all the way up. So got about 5-6 acres here to hunt on. It's nice. Well, we got more down there at the bottom, but we like to save that for bedding in areas, and we got more over this way, but we like to save that for bedding areas too, because believe it or not, they bed all in here in the low part of the creeks. They bed left and right, so you really gotta be quiet and walk in here. Anyways, it's my property. Thank you for watching the Hawks Nation. God bless, and happy trails.